My favorite day of the week. Married at First Sight, and I am going to make the bold claim that next week's episode of Decision Day will be the craziest decision day ever. Here are my thoughts and my predictions. It's been a great season. I wonder what month this show started, but it has been a phenomenal ride. I love these couples. Starting off with my predictions. My predictions have changed every episode, so that's why I keep doing this every time I do another recap video, because it just keeps changing, and it'll probably change again before the decision day. But let's start with Amber and Matt. Here's the beautiful couple, and I don't think they're gonna be a couple much longer. I think Amber has come to her senses. Long story short, she's been talking to her friend. I think her friend's name is Raven, I think. I could be wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. But he appears to be straight. He appears to be a pretty good looking guy. I don't know why these two don't go out. He's obviously in love with her. Put in the comments below if you agree with me that Amber's friend Raven is also in love with her. But they were talking last episode. They were talking this episode to end the episode, and Raven pretty much told Amber that he personally went to a bar, saw Matt out with a girl, and they were definitely together. She burst into tears. Long story short, boo-hoo, who cares? I've been saying this for the whole freaking show. She should have left him at the recommitment day, but she didn't. Matt is on this weird tangent where he just keeps... in public, he'll just confess his love to her, and he'll, in this real monotone voice, say that he wants to work it out, and they're gonna make it work, and he's gonna commit, and a bunch of bullshit. It's not the truth. They're not a good couple. He's not interested in her. There's probably a 90% chance that he is cheating on her. Some people in this world are not relationship people, and Matt is not one of them. And to make matters worse, Amber is. Amber is a clingy relationship girl, and Matt isn't. Nothing they can do about it. It's not going to work. Now on to another easy one. Deonna and Greg, they'll stay married. Deonna has everything easy. It's simple. She probably kind of likes Greg. He's got a nice house. He must make some money. He's a relatively good-looking guy. He'll do anything for her. Greg's just going along with it. They'll both say yes. They'll stay married, and they'll probably live, relatively speaking, happily ever after. Keith and Iris. I just don't know. I go back and forth on this couple a ton. I love this couple. I just don't know what I think is going to happen. If I had to throw one out, I think Iris is going to say yes. And Keith, I think, is just perfectly 50-50. I could see why he'd say yes, and I could see why he'd say no, because she won't open up sexually and whatnot. And I was on the understanding a couple weeks ago that they had sex. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Come to find out, they still haven't, and now it's like, oh God, now they're not going to until decision day. I think that's a pretty big thing. It's kind of weird in this day and age to not have sex. No shame if you don't, if you wait, but it's like, God, Keith is a pretty modern guy, and he wanted to have sex with her, I think, and it's I don't know. I'm going to throw his prediction out there that I think he's going to say yes, but I could very easily be wrong. I think he'll say yes, though. And I hope he says yes, because Iris is a great girl. She's just a little immature, but she's a great girl. Great personality, seems to be nice, really funny, outgoing. She got the whole package. And then Jamie and Elizabeth. The crazy, erratic, bipolar... I love these people too, but they're insane. They're absolutely insane that they're still together. Now, normally speaking, a couple like this that fights 24/6, 6 days a week, 24. All hours of the day, 6 days a week, they are fighting. Not 7 days. There's 1 day a week when they're acting like they're kind of getting along and they're blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but 6 days a week, 90% of it, they're not. And a normal couple in their shoes would have gotten a divorce. They would have broke up. And that's what I think they're not going to do. I'm going to throw a crazy curveball prediction and say that these erratic, crazy, weird people are going to stay together. Now, should they? Absolutely not. Thank God they said they don't want to have any kids. Thank God, because they'd probably ruin their fucking lives. They seem to be really good people too. Elizabeth is really spiritual. I love Elizabeth. I think she's a great, normal girl. Jamie's same way. He's really normal. He's calm. He's just a nice guy. He'd be a cool guy to hang out with. I'd love to hang out with him, but I would not. They don't mesh. They should not stay married under any circumstance. They need to get a divorce, and I don't think they're going to. Now, if I had to really guess, I would say that they're gonna stay married, whatever. Oops. That lighting always sucks. They're gonna stay married, and then they'll do the, whatever you wanna call it, the tell-all, where it's been a month or two, or it's been really recent, and then I could almost bet money that they got divorced. But with the rest of the last episode, not a lot happened. Here's the thing with reality TV. I love it. Obviously, I freaking love, I wouldn't make this channel if I didn't love reality TV. I'm obsessed with it. But all reality TV shows have this annoying thing where they'll take one little thing and they'll blow it up into like 3 or 4 episodes. So this past week on Married at First Sight, it could have been like 1 or 2 episodes, but it's been like 4 or 5. So this last episode, basically Amber's friend Raven, like I said, sat her down. It was a huge emotional thing. She was hysterically crying, which I understand. But I do and I don't understand. You're married to Matt. Matt isn't interested. I've said this before. If a guy leaves for 48 hours without texting his wife, guy or girl, something's not right. They're cheating. They're doing something wrong. Jamie and Elizabeth, they were at a dinner. It seemed nice. And like I said, they fight 24/6. So they had that one little day, the 24-hour period where they were doing well. Then the next 24-hour period came on and they started fighting. Jamie brought up some weird comment about her sex drive, and I don't even know what the hell he was even going for. I don't even know what he was even trying to accomplish with saying that, because it was an insult and it was out of nowhere, and he was saying that he thinks her sex drive is low or something, and it pains me to watch this couple. It literally causes pain in my heart to watch this couple because they need to get a divorce. I'm sure they could both find someone a hell of a lot better. They're just not, they shouldn't be together. I hope that they both say no coming next week, but I think they're gonna stay together. But that was all that happened. They were doing well, and they got into, of course, yet another fight. One interesting thing that happened too in the last episode was Deanna's friends and Greg actually asked her if she loves Greg. And she pretty much said no. She said she really, really, really likes him, but she's not in love. Greg was kind of frustrated. They'll stay married. It wasn't a big thing. And then Keith and Iris in this last episode, Keith met with his mom, Iris met with her mom, and Iris pretty much openly said that she wants to stay married to her mom. Keith, he told his mom he has some reservations, which is basically just a sex thing. I'm not gonna say I can blame him, I do think Iris is kind of holding back, and I get why, but she's kind of holding back, and for Keith, it's a tough situation. But hey, you couldn't have asked for a better TV show. Married at First Sight, definitely one of my top 3 shows, right in there at 90 Day Fiancé. If you haven't watched the show, check it out. After this season's done, so help me God, I hope that they're gonna keep doing more seasons. I'm sure they will. But stay tuned for the finale. I'm super excited. I'll do a video, and hell, maybe I'll even do a live video. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, and hey, please actually comment your prediction. I am super curious to hear from you guys what you guys think. I'd really appreciate it. And stay tuned for many, many, many more great videos. Thank you.